Russell Wilson's preseason debut with the New York Giants was about as predictable as it gets, and that's saying something. But here's where it gets controversial. Just 2 years after the Denver Broncos cut ties with him, another team is willing to roll the dice and start him at quarterback. It's almost laughable to some, considering what we've seen so far. Back when Sean Payton decided to part ways with Wilson following the 2023 NFL season, the criticism was intense. Many couldn't understand why a seasoned quarterback with solid stats, only 8 interceptions and a 98 passer rating, numbers that many teams would envy, was being released. On paper, Wilson still looked like an efficient player. Yet, the reality on the field told a different story. Denver's passing game had become frustratingly ineffective and predictable. A pattern that Wilson unfortunately carried with him to the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2024, where history repeated itself. Now, as we enter the 2025 NFL season, Wilson is expected to start for the Giants, but his preseason debut was exactly what fans anticipated, subdued and unremarkable. Wilson's stat line for that initial Giants game: he completed 6 out of 7 passes, but only amassed 28 yards. This performance epitomizes where he stands today. Sure, he can still complete a high percentage of his throws, demonstrating accuracy in short-range passes. However, he hardly stretched the field or threw downfield, revealing a clear limitation in his game. It's also crucial to understand that Wilson's athleticism has faded. He's no longer the nimble, quick-moving quarterback he once was, and has never been known for quick decision-making. These days, his effectiveness mainly comes from what some have dubbed moonballs, high-arching passes with limited yardage, and short dump-offs to running backs. Looking back, Denver's decision to cut Wilson when they did was a smart one, despite still carrying $32 million in dead money from his contract. Sean Payton's timing couldn't have been better. Getting out of the contract and moving on from the player at that moment was near perfect. But this raises an interesting question. Are teams simply holding on to outdated expectations of Wilson's abilities? Is there still room for him to reinvent his play style and prove the doubters wrong? Or is this just another season of the same predictable outcomes with a veteran quarterback past his prime? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you agree that Wilson's time as a top-tier starter is over? Or do you believe he still has something valuable to offer? Dive into the conversation and share your perspective.